Have you ever been so low that your only option was to take the last thing you had and give it to a stranger? That's exactly what this woman did. And as a reward, God not only blessed her for her obedience, but he also blessed her with more than enough for the entire year. And it all started with a simple act of faith. This is the story of the widow's last meal found in 1 Kings, chapter 17, verses 10 through 16. Now, during this time, there was a severe famine in the land of Israel. A prophet named Elijah was called to confront King Ahab and tell him that he would not see rain for 3 years. But God also told Elijah to go to a certain village where he would be taken care of by a poor widow. So when Elijah arrived at the widow's house, he told her to make him a cake. But she said that she didn't have any flour or oil, just a little bit of both left in the house. And because of the famine, she was saving these supplies to make one last cake for her and her son to eat before they died. But Elijah told her not to worry because God would provide for her. So she gave him what she had, and after she made the cake, she gave it to Elijah. And you know what happened next? God multiplied her supplies so that she had enough flour and oil to make a cake every day for a whole year. And he sustained her and her family through the famine. And that's pretty amazing, right? You see, although this widow had very little to give, she trusted Elijah, and she believed that God would provide for her. And because of her faith, God not only blessed her for that day, but he also blessed her for the entire year. And that's what happens when we trust God for our daily provision. You may not have a lot now, but if you trust God, he will make sure that you have enough for today and for tomorrow. In fact, he will give you more than enough if you believe, and if you obey his voice. And that's exactly what this widow did. She obeyed God's voice when he spoke to her through the prophet Elijah. So whenever you hear God's voice, my friend, don't ignore it. Don't be like the king who ignored God's voice when the prophets came to him and warned him of the coming famine. Instead, obey God's voice and trust him for your daily provision, no matter how little you have. Because when you trust God, even if you have nothing, he will make sure that you have everything you need. So I want to ask you, have you trusted God for your daily provision? If you haven't, I encourage you to do so today. And if you have, I encourage you to continue trusting him, because he is faithful to supply all your needs according to his riches and glory. Amen. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future uploads. We would love to have you join our growing online family. Till next time, God bless you and keep you.